What is happening at J Gamer Dude here, and it's that time of the month where I look back at all of pretty much the games that I've played during the month, and this time it's going to be November 2023. So let's just kind of jump right into it and talk about a few games. So I'm pretty sure I did talk about Legend of K Anniversary during my last update, so I'll ignore that one and go into some Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I have been playing with some friends sort of every now and again whenever we get a chance to just sort of hang out. Trophy wise, it seems relatively simple and not much to kind of really go on about. It's a fun time. However, because it's a very much a online multiplayer focused sort of almost like a Dead by Daylight clone in a way, it's best experience with friends. So definitely would recommend that you just kind of get a group together, sit down, have a few beers, and if you're fans of horror movies, especially the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which this game does have a decent amount of fan service in regards to, absolutely do try or even just pick it up on like a sale and see if it tickles your fancy. With that being said, I did play Cars 2 on PS3, and this did not take very long to platinum. It's relatively short. There's no online trophies, though it can be a little bit difficult unless you use the infinite boost cheat, which is what I did. And the game was so very, very fun to just kind of sit down, play through. You'll have a great time. That's all there is to say. And Cars 2 is one of the few sort of Pixar games that are actually genuinely really good to play through. Not only is it based a game that's based off of an IP, specifically a movie franchise, but also the fact that it's the good kind of movie tie-in game. So cannot recommend Cars 2 enough. And obviously if you've played Cars 3 Driven to Win, it very much follows a similar type of gameplay. So if you play Cars 3 on PS4, same thing with Cars 2 on PS3. Star Rail, I think the only reason why this is here is because I got the last trophy for going through all the Swarm Disaster and unlocking all of the stories, so that's probably the only reason why that's there. Gems of War got a new update, added a few more trophies, so of course I did earn those. The only one I'm still missing at the moment is of course getting 5 troops to shiny level 2, which I think I only have 2 at the moment, 2 or 3, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, we're getting there. But the new trophies are upgrading 8 troops to shiny 1, which very much easy enough to do. Matching 100 hourglass gems, which is probably the thing that gave me the most annoyance, because it takes time to actually find those hourglass gems. Otherwise, creating them using some of the newer troops that released around the time that this trophy also came out. And Who Guards the Guardians, which is I've never touched Underspire until this trophy came out, and then I was like, okay, let's go fight some Treasure Guardians and see what they're all about. Granted, it was bugged out when I actually tried to do it, so that ended up happening. But yeah, should be all good now. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is not even a remake, more like a reimagining of the original Mirror's Edge. That's significantly better in every sense of the word. It has a deeper story. It has more character. It improves on the parkour. It genuinely feels better to run. But you still kind of stand around and get lost quite often. That it's not even funny. But also the game's trophies aren't particularly difficult. And I did go for the platinum because the online servers are going to shut down in the first week of December. I think it was like the 8th of December or something like that. But ideally I was wanting to hopefully platinum the game before that shutdown was going to happen, and sure enough, that's what happened. The online trophies that may end up getting unobtainable by the time the actual server shut down is... Give me a quick second while I find exactly which ones they were. These ones, somewhere around here. Beldon, Run Free, nope. Complete all the side missions. These are all story related, so that's all well and good. I think it's I'm pretty sure it should be near the bottom, eh? Customize your echo, that's one. And yeah, so You Can't Keep Me Down and Spooky. Those are the only... No, sorry. You Can't Keep Me Down and User Generated Finisher. These two are online related because, created items from like whatever other people create, whether it be time trials. You just need to complete one. You don't need to actually do particularly well in it. And with the Beat LE, those things are everywhere. As long as you have a map to find them, sure as hell, like, they appear everywhere on the map. So it's not going to be hard to find. It takes a matter of minutes to actually complete. So those are the two to look out for if you're looking to get the online trophies on that. Elemental Monster Online card game. The grind is still real. I actually need to log in today and jump into the next tournament so I can get some more tickets to hopefully do some more ranked matches to then, you know, obviously increase my rank, get more cards and all the rest of it. Genshin Impact, did play a little bit of that, unlocked another couple of trophies, so that's very much just a grind happening in the background. Just Cause 2, this is a very fun game. It'll take under 75 hours if you know what you're doing to platinum. The most annoying trophy in the game is to reach 75% completion, which you should earn every other trophy by the time you even get to that point. So it's just a fun open world game, which is all about just blowing things up. Very simple, very short, to the point. I don't think there's really much more to say about that. Golden Axe is another game that I'm playing because its trophy list has online trophies, so I thought I'll get that out of the way. And it is short, simple, and to the point. Ideally, the only online trophy in this game is co-op, so not online co-op, which is to complete an online co-op game. So what it means to complete one is either you could play through the whole game in online co-op if you wanted to, or if you wanted to win it quickly, get this trophy I mean, you can just start an online co-op match, like online co-op game between you and another person, and then you both just die. And then that technically counts as completing an online co-op game for some reason. I don't know why, it is. So that would be the way to go if I were to suggest a method. Just go in there, just don't die. Just go in, die, and you're done. That's why I went for that trophy first. But hardest trophy in the game would have to be Perfect Win, which is beating the game without continuing. But as long as you save scum, which means you save every second and not put yourself in a bad position, you should be able to complete it fairly easy. In fact, I think it took me like an hour to use save scumming as a tactic to get this trophy. It maybe took me like less than an hour, I want to say. But yeah, that would be the way to go for that one. Another very easy game, Super Hang-On. Doesn't take long to earn all of these trophies. Everything can be done on beginner course with easy course with very easy time. So there's difficulties for how much time you get from checkpoint to checkpoint, as well as how difficult the course is going to be. As long as the course is on easy and the timer is on very easy, all of this will be very easy. The hardest trophy in the game, without a doubt, is Thank You. And also there's no online trophy, so don't need to worry about that. But pretty much with Thank You, if you hit these so on the side, so you've got the road, and then the sides of the road, when you go off, it'll slow you down, but there is like trees and things like that. So if you hit the tree, you'll crash. Doing that crash, and similar to like how Outrun works, you've got checkpoints that you have to pass through to gain more time. If you crash into an obstacle and you also happen to pass the checkpoint, that's what'll earn you this Thank You trophy. And also with Unforgettable Name, don't play too skillfully. Just play enough to where you can get the 1,000,000 points to get your name on the leaderboard, and then just fill the entire leaderboard with just a single name, which I picked AAA because that was just easy to do. And all of these other ones are fairly cut and dry stuff. It's actually very easy to do, so largely not much to really say here. It is a fairly easy game, and I can't recommend some of the trophy guides enough, especially on PSN Profiles and PlayStationTrophies.org, so do check those out. They do give you significantly more info on how to earn each one. And yesterday I did start playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but I'm most likely going to talk about that in my next video, where I'm talking about all the games I played in December 2023. So we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of what I've been playing. Let me know what you guys thought about some of the stuff I've been playing in the comments below. What are your thoughts on some of the games that I've talked about? And I do upload every day, so heads up on that. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Would very much appreciate that. Plus, I'm aiming for 100 subs by the end of the year. And also, I do want my videos to go out to more people. But yeah, like I said, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.